home win, a clean sheet, and both your forwards score. Does it get any better than that?
Funnily, I actually said to Russ before the game, I said, you know what, I'd love it if we won 2-0 and the two centre forwards scored, so wish it was that easy. Obviously it wasn't because my voice is gone. I thought we showed everything that I want from the team today. We showed quality in the first half. I thought we could have been 3 or 4. You know, I thought we had a penalty turned down. I don't know how the scrambles, I don't know how it's ended up with a foul, but I don't know how it's not gone in, and we had balls fizzing across the front of their goal. And then we started the second half like that with, again, another couple of opportunities, a disallowed goal, which I need to see it back, but I thought it was their defender that crashed into the goalie. And then after that, players naturally start thinking, oh, hold on, so we might not get the third now. So they start not dropping off, because they didn't drop off, but they start going, well, we won't quite be as brave with the press. And communication stops because they start looking after themselves a little bit more. And to be fair, Carlisle at 2-0 down, I've got nothing to lose. So, not being disrespectful because they move the ball really well and things like that, but it's easy to play 2-0 down than what it is 2-0 up. And then that's when the resilience kicked in, the mentality. If you did a defending session of how to defend the box with crosses and shots raining in, that's what it normally looks like. And that's what you want. You want people throwing their bodies in front of it. Scott's come up trumps when he needed to. He's made a couple of good saves. So, yeah, a long answer, but I was really pleased with everything.
The first goal, I haven't seen that corner routine before, and great for Gavin Riley to get off the mark.
Yeah, no, it's something we tried a couple of times last year. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but we have 2 or 3, and it was a variation because it's actually for Jake to get a shot off. But he recognised that he was getting a little bit pressed, had a touch, and the composure that he's got, because he's a good footballer. It's not always easy to be that composed in the box with that many bodies around you. And we spoke before the game, you don't have to be 6'7". If you put good balls in good areas, then a little bit of movement will get you in. And I thought Gav was brilliant, particularly first half. I thought he was excellent. He held it up, he ran in behind, and he was a real threat with Reg.
Talking of Reg, he's off the mark. It did look there was a bit of talk maybe that there might have been a handball in there, but who cares really?
I need to see it, but like I said, I've just talked about a Stonewall penalty in the first half, so take that goal off and give us a penalty, then I'll still 2-0 at half time, so it's hard for me to comment.
But even so, as you say, good for Reg to get off the mark and get up and running again.
Yeah, centre forwards always want to get off the mark. They're generally selfish, so they don't, because they run themselves into the ground, but you know, they will always look for their goals. That's what they go off when they've retired. They say how many games to play, how many goals to score. So, delighted for Reg. I said everything about him, but I thought the pair of them were excellent today. And to be fair, they ran themselves into the ground. And then Lloydie and Tav came on, played a different. We tweaked the formation. We went a 3-4-3. Asked them to do something that it's not natural of them because they want to go and score the goals, but they did what we wanted them for the team with a great attitude. So we've not named the same 11 yet. So I've just told the players the same thing. We've not named the same 11. So everyone in the group will be used at some point, I'm sure.
Does that make it better, the fact that you have had to switch it around and it has almost been pretty seamless?
I don't know about seamless, but it's pleasing that I said on Saturday that you're not relying on 10, 12 players. That'd be lovely if we kept winning every week and you just keep rolling out the same 11. But the way that this league comes at you, well, the Football League comes at you, you've got to get really lucky to not pick up injuries. So it's nice now. We've got real competition for places now. Chris Hussey comes back on the pitch today because Josh was starting to look a little bit tired, but I thought he was excellent. His defending was good. His winger never went past him once, and it's not always easy to mark a left-footed player on the right because it's easy to go get him down the line. But if you show him down the line, they normally run down the line as well. So I thought Josh was one of. I thought everyone was excellent today.
It sets up a cracker on Saturday. Swindon coming to town.
Yeah, well, I think tonight's result makes Saturday's result really good. Now, obviously, if you can go and beat Swindon, it makes it an excellent result. Not that easy. I do think. I've just told the players this. They're the best team we've seen between the scouts and the staff yet the season, watching other teams, and so they will come. That they do move it. They are expansive. They're devastating on the counter attack, but we'll be aware of that, and we'll hopefully be able to impose ourselves on them as we did last year.
7 points out of 12 is a decent start.
Yeah, Absolutely. I don't know how many games it took to get to 7 last year. So last year's parked. It is what it is. We want to improve on last year. So we've made, we're 2 out of 2 at home, which is good. We've got a clean sheet and a point away from home, which again is another stepping stone. But it's so early. If we'd have lost the first 4 games, I'd be saying it's 10, 12 games you need to start making a marker, and that's when we'll start looking at the league table.